normally, when you're meeting monsters, animals are neutral. There are dragons that are lawful, but the most monsters are chaotic. And because I've decided that monsters are chaotic, you cannot be a monster.
No.
Aww.
It's not.
Can you be in a monster suit?
You can always hide inside the hobgoblin skin.
Ooh, I want to skin him.
Yes, when you get your axe, not before. Now, Stuin, on the other hand, is a thief. And
Yep.
I'm not totally sure that there are any lawful thieves.
No, only the rich, only those rich, thieves that steal just for the fun of it. They are the lawful ones,
Yes.
not me. Nope. I
You're
steal
neutral.
because I'm hungry.
So I would say this group is actually neutral all the way. Except for Maya, I'm not totally sure about Maya.
If I could, I would be in between.
No, have to choose. But that's the part that 3.5 and 4.0 has. You can be lawful neutral or lawful good or all that stuff. But I don't think that that we are able to role play that. And since that's not role playable, I don't bother. So,
Okay.
Bane is neutral. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Good. Platt?
Yep.
You as neutral as well?
Yep.
Hopefully I spell it alike. Lehman, no questions asked. You're neutral. It doesn't really have any problem, but there is one thing you can use. Each alignment has its own language.
What?
Yes. So if you are talking in neutral, monsters don't understand you because they talk chaotic.
Ooh.
The common language you are using always is common.
Okay.
The language is called common.
Okay.
So that's the common language that you're all using. We can call it English if we want, but I call it common.
Okay, it's common.
Yes. Let's see. I haven't put anything on Axel. Okay. I'll put, for now, Maya, I put neutral minus. That is, you're not as neutral as the others.
Okay.
If you want to role play it. If you don't want to role play it, it doesn't matter. Okay. Now we have established that the group is neutral. We have one more thing you are going to decide later on, but we'll take that on in the next session.
Okay.
And hopefully it will solve itself. Okay. Now let's see, is he visible? No, he isn't. All right. Let's continue the game then.
Right.
As you see, involving rules and stuff while we are playing. We play a bit and then involve some rules. This is actually how this adventure is built. So it's not only me. Okay. Now I'm going to change things.
Oh,
What the hell?
This is the Goblin 1.
okay.
He looks happy.
What's that on his hand?
No idea. Can't see it.
It's like
Very bad scanning. Okay, and he's coming in with several assistants, it says, but I don't have one. I have only one. I can copy them, but not that. Okay. Stand back, says Jerry. And he takes the key and puts it in the keyhole. Stop. Time stop. Do you want to make an escape plan now?
George, get him.
What? No, he hasn't opened it yet. He's just going to take the key out.
It hasn't opened yet. Now, do you want to be together on an escape plan or do you not want to be? I mean, you are able to do it one at a time, but if you're going to do it wisely, you do it together.
Yellow?
A lawful person have no.
We would be able to knock him over if we all charged at once.
Did we have enough time, like, between when they came in before that we could plan it, or is this...
Yes,
So
I forgot about it because I talked about alignments instead.
Okay, so we've been kind of sitting here for a while. And...
You've been sitting here for like, say, 10 minutes, one turn, and Axel do not want to talk to you, except when he hears about escape plans, he says, I'm on to anything you tell.
I don't understand what he's
On to as in he wants to stop us or he wants to help us?
Axel is going to help you guys with anything you plan.
Oh.
But he has no plans of his own.
Oh.
Well, good thing he's the boss.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
He dropped that. He didn't pursue that thought. I felt that he couldn't. Because I am Axel at that point, and I felt that I couldn't.
Okay,
Hear what it
so...
says.
Okay.
Allow the PCs to come up with an escape plan. Let's see what you have. You see the situation. You haven't been outside the cell door yet.
Wait, the guys, those two goblins aren't here yet, right?
There are only one goblin. I'm not going to put any more goblins in.
Wait, no,
These are-
George isn't a goblin?
Sorry?
George.
He's a hobgoblin.
Okay.
That's a hobgoblin, and that's a goblin.
Yeah, so he's saying, like, in the last 10 minutes, we've been able to come up with a plan. So now, out of character, we can decide what that is, and then he'll restart.
Oh, okay.
Because so we are time stopping at the moment. Time
Yeah.
out, I think it's called in what?
Here's a thief-like
so
idea.
like, if somebody, like for me, if somebody directly asked me, you know, can you do this while the guard's in the room, I would probably say yes, but I'm not going to come up with any ideas of my own at this point.
Okay.
Okay, I have a thief-like idea.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Rsmalec has I mean, Platt has a piece of rope, so we put that rope near the bottom of the near the gate. So when the jailer comes in to open the door, because they're going to come sooner or later, and when they put the key in, we snag him and trip him and make him fall, and then we open the door and rush out.
Is the rope long enough for that?
Yes, I will judge it is actually.
So then I toss it
around
to...
80 centimeters. I'm not sure how much that is. in inches.
Wouldn't we have to, like, stand and hold it on either side of the door, and wouldn't that be a little obvious?
No, no. Think about it. We'll just put it on the floor, and
What
only
if
two
you
of
had
us.
the rope at the base of the door?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
the base of the door. It's on the floor. So when he puts his feet in the loop that is on the floor, there will be two people on one side of the one side of each side of the door, and they'll pull. He'll fall, and the door will be open. You know, and then we'll
Okay.
rush out. Does that sound like a plan? It sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay.
What do you think, cleric whose name I haven't been told yet? I think.
Oh, my name is Thane, and I am a great holy cleric of the light.
Whatever, Thane. What do you think of that plan?
Sounds good enough.
All right then.
I'm sure. I'm sure once he's on the ground, Lehman Russ can stomp on him.
I skin him. I take his skin.
You can't.
I'll
That-
take the
that's
skin and put it
not-
on.
We don't have a knife. Settle down.
Can I use my teeth?
How long are your nails? You could use your claws.
Yeah, that too.
Please wait until I leave the room to do that.
The longest thing on a dwarf is still his beard, so.
Oh, that was a close one.
I'll use my
No.
razor thin wire beard.
Wait, which one
I'll
of us
slowly scrape
is
it off. He's
which
like-
one of us is most likely to overpower the hobgoblin? The Lehman?
Lehman looks pretty
Yep,
strong.
Lehman is the strongest.
Can I pin him first?
That's why I put him
So-
where he is.
Oh.
Okay, Axel said something in the chat.
Yeah, door opens inward. That should wait. That's a better idea. Then we can put the rope inside the door. So when he opens it, he puts his foot inside the loop of the rope. We pull him and he falls, and the door's already open, and we rush out and overpower the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not afraid that the door would hinder the rope?
Should it?
Does the door scrape along the floor? Or is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could you attach the rope to the door and then the remaining bars so that when it opens, it becomes straight and
Taut.
yeah, taut.
Dot.
Okay, now this is a situation where I think I know the answer, but I feel like the dice is going to rule this one for me.
Okay.
Okay, now I know something that you don't. And you shouldn't be. But I will tell you anyway. This is how it works. If that rope is attached to the door and Jerry sees it, he won't open it. So I'm rolling a die, trying to establish, do Jerry sees the rope or not?
Duh.
And I'm using a D12 if anyone is asking. No one is. And I can do a 50-50. So 1 to 6, one result, 7 to 12, another result. And I know the result,
Oh.
and I'm going to tell you. Jerry is not going to look down at the door.
But the door scrapes.
Yes,
Oh.
but you can still...
So I think
Uh,
Lehman's plan is the best, to use the rope as a taut,
Yeah.
and he'll fall.
And remember one more thing. I hope I've named it right. Shackles.
Oh, whatever.
Someone is carrying shackles for 6 persons.
Uh-huh.
And it probably isn't the goblin.
Okay.
He wouldn't... he's not strong enough. Just
Well,
look at him. He's
If
tiny
Jared
like...
has his hands full
Yes.
of shackles, that's going to make it a lot easier to...
Lot easier to,
Tripping.
make him
He
fall.
has a key in one hand. We already know that. Sorry, I did.
If we were to take the shackles from him, can we use them as weapons?
Oh, yeah, I think
Like
so.
nunchucks
Later.
or stuff.
Ooh.
Like nunchucks.
I was thinking of choking him with them.
All right.
Wait, you have a rope.
But that's the door.
It's
Yeah,
attached
you
to
don't.
the
You
door,
probably
so that-
wouldn't have time to untie the rope to do something with it.
We can put the shackles on the hobgoblin when he falls. I think Lehman's
Okay.
strong enough to, overpower him and take the shackles and put it on him.
But I was gonna skin him.
Okay, you can skin
You
him
have
while his
nothing to
hands
skin
are
him
tied
with.
behind his back. You can skin him while his hands are tied behind his back.
Oh,
Oh, he
fine. I
can't.
come back.
He
for
doesn't
him.
have
I'll
any-
carry him with in my inventory.
Now that's stupid. Okay. Something's happening down there. Oh, right. They are ganging up on you, Mr. Black. That ignores. Okay. So, the plan is tying the rope to the door, making the door stay up. Okay. So I suppose it's correct. Then, when George enters, he doesn't notice the rope.
Okay.
Good. You can try to overcome him, right? You attack him. Who is taking care of the goblin?
Lehman.
Because we know that there's going to be a goblin.
Lehman.
Great goblin. Wait, no, didn't I get the hobgoblin?
Yeah, Lehman was getting the hobgoblin. I'll take the goblin.
Okay, that's why I put you up there. Okay, Axel wants to keep the rope or wants to hold the rope open, and the door goes this way against. Oh, where is it? This way
Okay.
Okay.
towards Axel.
Okay.
So
good. He's behind the door.
taking the rope. Yes,
Oh.
taking it there.
Okay.
Well, in the planning stages, we would ask Axel to hold the door open once it's open.
Yes,
More sense.
he wants to do that. This is important. When I say he wants to do that, that is a clue.
Wait, what?
What?
It's a clue that means he agrees to hold the door open.
Yeah? All right.
Is he gonna smack it in my back when I go?
That is a possibility.
He's gonna hit me in the bum, isn't he? Sure.
That's what's happening. Okay. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what he's going to do?
Well, we have to try whatever because we need to get out of here.
Yep. That's
Try something.
Okay. So, Thane is taking care of the goblin,
Okay.
and the rest of you is trying to more or less kill George.
I don't trust Axel, so I stand near him. So if he tries anything funny, I can punch him in the face.
That's good.
I would
And
have.
Maya Platt is staying back in the cell.
Yep.
That
I
means
wouldn't
that...
mind trying to run around everybody if there's room.
Yes, it will let you will do that.
You're
Yes.
gonna run around everyone
Now.
in circles.
Yeah, well, once the door opens and everybody's fighting, I can slip out.
Yeah,
Now,
good idea.
Maya,
Oh, sorry.
Jennifer, this is how a halfling works against hobgoblins. Hobgoblin is a big humanoid, and it's bigger, much bigger than a halfling. Halfling always gets a -2 or a +2, depending on how you're looking at it, against bigger than normal humans. So if you are attacked by a hobgoblin, he has a -2 on hitting you because you're so little.
Ooh.
Ooh. And if you have the skill, there are skills later on, if you have skills that makes you even more, let's say, agile,
Ooh.
you will have one -1 more. So maybe a -3 or a -4 on to hit on a halfling. That does not apply to the rest of you.
Okay.
Halfling has that as their ability. It's an inbuilt talent.
All right.
Like
By
you can run
you
through his
say-
legs.
Yeah.
But
I was
how
just
small
going-
is a
Jennifer,
halfling?
you are totally right. When you say, Jen, that you want to run around between their legs, that's exactly what a halfling would do.
Yep.
How big is a halfling? How tall is a halfling?
110 meters. 1.10 at the highest.
Oh.
I have no idea if there's any change between male and female.
Okay,
Because
and
there
how
is
big is
a between
how
dwarves.
big is a hobgoblin? 10
Dwarves
feet?
is 125 meters or 125. All females and males have beards, so they don't know who is who.
Okay.
So their sex life is very interesting. Okay?
Okay.
I could use this as a cliffhanger, but I won't. You have 10 minutes to solve this problem, and then we are going to end this session.
Didn't we come up with a plan already?
Yes, you have already a plan. Should I put it in motion?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This door is still closed.
Okay.
The one that they get in. The goblin closes it after himself. Okay?
Okay.
Joe said, stand back, all of you.
I stand
Now.
back.
Hey.
We don't move.
So, you must move. He doesn't do anything until you move.
Oh, okay.
Now, Axel stays where he is, because the door is going to shut in his face anyway.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't move. You stay where you are. Thane and Maya are sharing the space. you're
But
not
can't
on top.
Lehman stand on the room 1 sign position?
No, because he had to get back down.
Oh.
Don't worry. You can always move 1 space when you're attacking. Always. You
Okay.
can always move 5 feet. That's actually one of the rules. That's something that haven't changed. You can always move one spot, one square in this time.
Okay.
Or if we're using hexagons, you can
Okay.
always
Okay. What happens? I'm curious. I'm intense.
Yes, me too. I want to solve this because that involves dice. I like dice.